Okay.
Keep moving. What? Working and being interrupted. Not the conversation, that's for sure. You know, I'm actually great friends with this hammer. That fills my friend quota just fine. So I'd move along if I were you. Unless, of course, you'd like to get more acquainted with the hammer. Yeah, good. Now go, yeah? All right then. Yeah, good. Now keep moving.
Oh, traveler. What would you like to know? Oh, well, made some of them myself. But, you know, my partner, Jed, made most of the really good stuff. Jed, well, he was a genius. We put together what we could find, you know? Microwaves, sinks, car engines, you name it. I tell you, feels right putting forgotten things back to work, you know? Oh, sorry. I'm talking your ear off, ain't I? Something else I can do for you. Oh, same place so many go these days. We had a rough winter a while back. Jed got sick, and now it's just me. The ward's full of people carrying the loss with them. But to keep going on, we gotta find new family along the way. Life ain't bad so long as you got folks to look out for, right? Anytime. What do you need? Take care, my friend.
Okay.
Not sure I trust anyone around here, but what choice do I have?
Ah. new stuff's expensive, huh?
Hello there, friend.
Man, we did some good down at the reactor. Spirits are way up. Told them I couldn't have done it alone. And that's true. I'm only sorry we didn't find Les. Guess my lucky coin couldn't keep him safe. You're both gone now. Gotta move on. But hey, if you find good scrounge out in the world, bring it by, yeah? I'll deal you fair. Take care then.
Good to see you. Hey there, friend. We weren't properly introduced before. Name's Reginald Malone. But you can just call me Reggie. If you're looking for a fix to what ails you, I'm your guy. Or if you just want to swap stories, I'm good for that too. I bet you got your share. Oh, don't sell it short, friend. Best stories are in the details. Man, it's good to see a new face again. Folks around here getting grim these days. Not easy keeping yourself together day to day with the monsters all around us. Give a kind word where you can and the world ain't all bleak. But hey, you found us a way out, didn't you? You're the hero of the war today, friend. Keep spreading the hope. Here you go.
Much better.
Safest of travels.
Ugh. I'm not in the mood for Chad.
I'll need to try that.
Now what?
wasn't that bad. Apparently their chairs are built of rubber.
It's over.
Walking along like, why is the music getting louder? Oh no!
It's over.
case cat trips the trap, okay?
Who's there? Best step away, stranger. Unless you want a bullet through your... Oh, hell. Fuck it. Right is right. Just afflicted with life in this hellhole is all. How much longer, though? Suppose there is something I can do. Here. Take my key. Don't mind leaving my effects behind if a good soul picks them up. Mind your feet, though. Traps everywhere. Now get on. You got more road than me.
I think I'm hearing things.
things scream pretty damn loud for being so tiny, don't they? Big, bad, and ugly hit me, or was it just the little grunts? Those little fuckers still hit hard.
You bastard!
Squeak B. Said.
Hello, B.
Hey.
How are you doing, B? Sounds like I need to readjust the voice on my TTS again.
Said. Doing better.
Good to hear it, good to hear it.
Squeak B. Said. Unclenched my butt checks after today.
Well, don't get too relaxed yet. There's still time for things to go horrendously wrong.
Squeak B. Said. Oh, I know.
The good news, of course.
Said. A coup can still happen.
Well, it could, but it is significantly less likely now.
Squeak B. Said. Because of sore losers.
Yes.
Squeak B. Said. Are those good boys that were asked to stand ready can do something horrible? Squeak B. Said. Or asterisk.
Kidding me? This dude can't even get blowed up by fucking mines. That's stupid. It's disappointing, actually. It isn't just stupid, it's disappointing. And you're like, I'll just block the explosion with my big swords! Yeah. No thanks, bud. You're a turd.
Squeak B. Said. Also I picked up and play boss map Hobie. Squeak B. Said. If you ever want to get something together for that, let me know. Squeak B. Said. It's very fun.
You can just run away from the big thing. That's what they said. Fuck. Yeah, I played it with Havoc and with 2D. Not much, just one evening, but it's like I just gone through the door. I just didn't use the key. Cool. I'm gonna just go back to the crystal real quick and get that health. That was sudden. Okay. Whew. All right. Can I not close that door behind me? I really want to close that door behind me. I guess not. Well, there's just no door left. Apparently the key ate it. I don't know. Oh no, there is. It's on the outside. I still can't close it though. Ah, well, whatever. Let's see if I can change the TTS voice back to what I want. Zira is not the one.
Engineer_diesel said, just a test.
No. I guess it'll need to be Microsoft David, and I'm going to need to go and reinstall the whatever voice pack after the latest Windows update. Thanks, Microsoft! Oh well.
Squeak said. That sounds good. Maybe turn down your game sound.
The game's a bit loud? Okay. That's weird. I thought I turned it down as soon as I got this set up.
Squeak said. Just a smidge.
How about that?
Squeak said. But this seems cool. This like a Souls-like game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Squeak said. Perfect.
Imagine if Dark Souls got crossed with Fallout.
Squeak said. What's the news on the mail job?
Well, as far as I know, I'm going back in Monday. This past week was a little bit, it wasn't bad. It wasn't too intense.
Squeak said. I hope you get it.
Oh no, I've been working the whole past week. And it seems like they want to up my workload, so
Squeak
thus far things are good.
said. I will support you in whatever you decide to do. Squeak said. Oh, okay. Squeak said. I thought. Squeak said. You were still not sure if you got it? Squeak said. Wow, that means they must like.
Well, when I went in for the essentially what's an interview, I is there anything? I mean, I'm asking, is there anything useful here? There were some resources, but nothing like major. So is that? It looks like that's where I was supposed to go. Oh, this was just like an optional dungeon, I guess. Cool. Yeah, I told him the first day I didn't know what to expect, so I came in ready to like go to work the following day if that's what they wanted. And I also mentioned that, you know, I used to deliver pizzas, and of course my vehicle has a lot more space to haul stuff around than any little like sedan. So I guess come out of here, I'm going to keep going left. And I wasn't supposed to start until next week, but my supervisor, or the person who's going to be my oh, hey there, buddy, I know what you are!
Squeak said. I'm happy for you, Dad. Working under someone isn't always great, but a lot less BS to deal with than with running your own business. Squeak said. And like I said, I hope the money you make goes to your personal projects.
Well, right now it's going to be going to bills. Things have been kind of tight lately, so I'm trying to pick up some slack. But just this first week, I've earned somewhere around like 220 bucks.
Said, I want to see your cooking empire take off. Squeak B. Said, that's fair.
Oh, you jerk.
How's that, you bastard?
Oh.
It's over.
Ugh. But yeah, things are a little bit tight, but they're not bad. And this will help. You know, it's only for a couple of months, so no big deal. And I'm kind of enjoying the work. The only thing is, you know, how much my ankles can take it. I don't know, things are kind of touch and go, but they're going well. And the second day I did a lot of working, and my ankles were pretty angry at me about it, but...
Squeak B. Said, I hope you find some good music and audiobooks to listen to.
Maybe in time. Right now I haven't really had that option.
Squeak B. Said, that's fair.
Once I get the flow of things down a bit more, then, you know, I might be able to do that without losing, my work pace. hello. Hey there, buddy. Strange coin.
That was rough.
Okay. I was like, ooh, what is that? And then I went, you know, that doesn't look necessarily that friendly. Maybe you should try shooting it first. Glad I did.
Skimming.
Hey there, RX. How goes it? How you feeling, dude?
Squeak B. Said. RX. Squeak B. Said. Hey man. We're skimming. Said. Wait, I better, I feel nothing. We're skimming. Said.
No, I didn't want to use that. I didn't want to use that. Okay, okay. Motherfucker. I was doing so well against that fucking mess, too. What a disappointment. Okay.
We're skimming. Said. I feel like I don't have it anymore. Squeak B. Said. What's going okay? What's wrong, RX?
RX had the coof.
We're skimming. Said. I have Rona. Squeak B. Said. Oh. Squeak B. said. While I was thinking you were in a depressional state. Squeak B. Said. But loud. Squeak B. Said. So glad you are feeling better, man. Rick skimming. Said. THX my 2. Skimming. Said. But I gave it to my girl not knowing I had it, but she feels nothing. Squeak B. Said. Yeah, that happens.
I mean, that's the big thing about it is,
Squeak B.
you know, you can be contagious
Said.
for so long before you
My
know.
brother got it from his wife. Squeak B. Said. And he had muscle aches and pains, but his wife had it so much worse. Rick skimming. Said. Dang it, that sucks. Rick skimming. Said. Wait, does that and I can't have it anymore?
It means you're safe for about 3 months.
Squeak B. Said. Not necessarily, I think. Squeak B. Said. The virus mutates.
It's like the flu, it changes
Rick
over
skimming.
time.
Said. Boba Tea Head sucks.
So, it means that depending on your immune system, you're either gonna, like, it's usually around 3 months. It could be a little more, a little less. Sucks, yeah. But, I mean, from what you said, you felt kind of sick, but you weren't too bad?
Skimming. Said. Just body ache and coughing.
Yeah, so for you, I mean, depending upon, you know, how bad it was and how fast you got over it, one, you know how bad it's going to be from here on out. So if you get sick, alright, you feel like garbage, but you know it's not going to kill you. And the faster you get over it, the stronger your immune system is going to be, which means the longer that you'll be able to fend it off, generally speaking. There are other factors there, so it's not, you know, a guarantee. Because literally, the more people it passes through, the better your immunity will be to it. Or the worse it will be. Because it changes with each person that catches it.
We're skimming. Said. Dead shit is no joke.
Really?
We're skimming. Said. Guess I was lucky.
Was lucky, are lucky. I mean, again, like, that's one of the things about COVID is you don't know how bad it's going to be until you get it, but once you do, you know where you stand.
Squeak B. Said. I mean, from what Alex taught me, it's all about your genetics.
Yeah, basically. Whenever you get it, might be a little better, might be a little bit worse, but it's always a roll of the dice. But once you know where you stand, how your body will react to it, then, I mean, honestly, that's a lot better. Like, you know that now, it might suck a little bit, but you don't need to worry about fucking dying from it, you know? You just gotta worry about giving it to somebody else.
It's over.
I was gonna say, the music is getting louder, I don't like this, but then it got quiet again, so... whatever. I guess we're okay. But yeah, delivering packages has been good. Thursday I almost died. I was heading out of town to get to the nearest DMV.
Squeakby said, I'm sorry. Squeakby said, what?
I was heading out of town to get to
Squeakby
the DMV.
said, you don't just cows how I bring that up, man.
And going down this windy mountain 2-lane road. And fucking I'm turning this corner. And there's a big rig coming up the other direction with a bunch of cars. And the big rig's going pretty slow. Well, on a double yellow line, 2 fucking cars decide they're going to pass the big rig. And, of course, I'm coming the other direction. I don't know what it was, just something felt off about it as I was coming up on them to start with. So, the first car manages to dart in front of the big rig before I get there, and the second one is trying to pass him, and then finally gives up at the last second. And he goes back in, but by the time he goes in, I'm already passing him. So I had to veer off the road in order to not have a fucking head-on collision because of these 2 dickheads. And, yeah, I didn't go off the cliff. It was kind of like, thankfully, an area that was like brush, and it wasn't great. I didn't want to drive into it. I didn't wreck my car. Nothing was screwed up. But, yeah. If I wouldn't have been on top of that, if I wouldn't have been paying attention, and if I would have got the timing on it a little different, I would have died.
Squeakby said, shit, man.
Literally, as I'm pulling off, like, into the fucking field, I see the other person go like, sorry, and I'm just like, you know, I immediately called 911
Squeakby said, fucking assholes.
to report them, and they were going, do you get a license number? It's like, no, I literally went around a blind corner and, you know, had to go into a field. But, whatever. I told them, I gave them the description of the one that was the second one, because that's the one that I, you know, had eyes on while I was flipping them off. And yeah. That was, I was pretty angry about that. Anyway, I'm gonna grab a smoke. I'll be back in just a few minutes. And it looks like I might have a boss
Squeak
fight
beat.
coming up after that.
Said, I'm sorry, man.
No big deal.
Squeak
No
beat.
big deal.
Said, shit like that sucks.
Yeah, but at least
Squeakby said, and chances are they'll never be caught.
yeah.
Squeakby said, glad you are okay.
Well,
Squeakby said, you almost died. Squeakby said, it's a big deal to me.
it wouldn't be the first time. Anyway, I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. Oh. It is brisk out tonight, which I'm thankful for. It actually snowed today. The first time in like a decade it actually snowed at the beginning of November. Aw, I didn't think you could reach that far.
It's over.
Probably should have just used the one thing to heal, not trudged all the way back. Oh well.
It's over.
Is it though? Oh, that's a new one. Okay.
It's over. It's over.
That wasn't too bad considering how hairy that was getting. there's no checkpoint. Oh, shit. Okay, well, since I know which way to go, it's mostly clear, I can go towards that little cubby and see if there's any goodies I missed, and... if things get especially bad, I can cheese it and peace out. Hiroshua. Does it still sit to friends only? Yeah? So maybe that's Yamato. I don't know.
Lekin_Mezant said, surprise motherfucker.
Oh, is that you? How you doing?
Lekin_Mezant said, yeah, apparently it's working tonight.
Well, that's good to hear.
Said, so I thought I'd pop in.
Well, welcome aboard. I'm just about done with this dungeon. And I think that's literally it. Well, I guess once I hit a checkpoint, I will boot up Discord.
Lekin_Mezant said, so there's no in-game text chat. Do you mind if I join your voice chat?
Not at all. I'm not in there yet because I wasn't expecting anybody, but I'll be there in just a moment. I don't fire up Discord by default, so give me just a second here.
Lekin_Mezant said, no worries, just wanted to make sure it was okay before I hop in.
Oh, always, always.
Lekin_Mezant
Okay, I am in the general channel.
said, the real question is what is the connection quality gonna be like, lol. Lekin_Mezant said, but we'll see.
Nothing to do but try.
Yeah, given that I have only like 25 down and 2.5 up, apparently people have been not having the greatest time when I host games.
Hmm.
And I tried playing with a buddy the other day, and that didn't go well. Like, I was so laggy, even though he was hosting, that I couldn't hit anything, so we'll see how it goes.
Not a problem.
Oh, sorry if I sounded really far away. I didn't realize my mic was away from my face.
It's all good.
But yeah, it'll let me spawn in as soon as you hit up a crystal or whatever. It occurs to me that maybe the reason why I couldn't join you last night was an issue related to progress.
Hmm.
Like maybe you weren't far enough to be able to do multiplayer.
Well, it said that I should be able to accept players, or I thought it did.
Well, that's the thing, is like you had it set to friends only, and we're friends on Steam. That's how I joined you tonight. But the option to join your game wasn't there, same as how when you right-clicked on me, you couldn't invite me to the game.
Yeah. Now, is friendly fire a thing in this?
It is, but it's pretty minimal and only applies to ranged weaponry, not melee.
Okay. Okay.
It's more of an issue with weapons that potentially cause a knockback, like there is a grenade launcher that is not particularly fun to get hit with. There's also a weapon that has like a gravity well type mod for it that sucks in enemies that also affects players and can suck them in and kill them. It's really annoying.
Okay, so that's how emotes are used. Cool. It looks like all this is meant to be empty, but I'm...
Yes, we're approaching a boss arena.
Yep. Yep.
Usually the outside areas of that are pretty empty to kind of give you the idea, like, hey, this thing over here is what you should be paying attention to.
Yeah, but just habit, like, if there's any open areas, I go and check them out, especially if there's no enemies.
Well, absolutely. I'm just saying this game has a tendency to not put a lot of containers and stuff before bosses. It is almost like the anti-video game trope, where, like, you see health packs along the way, and you're like, oh, it must be a boss. This game does the opposite thing, where, like, you see nothing but a checkpoint and a fog wall. And they're like, good fucking luck, bro.
What's with all the pluses under your name?
Oh, that's the amount of Dragon Hearts I have available.
Ah, okay. So you're...
Yeah, I'm pretty far in the game. I've beaten it multiple times, but there's always items that, like, you know, I may not have come across and are given run. And it's, you know, fun to shoot zombos with friendos.
So, another seeks a root's counsel. Closer, child. It's you, the one who washed ashore. We see all things. We are the Root Mother, a vessel of wisdom through which the Root speaks. What is it you seek?
Do you want to ask about the atoll or the founder?
This is your game.
Okay.
So I will say, you do you, bro. But generally speaking, there aren't too many times where a dialogue choice will lock you into a particular option.
Okay.
I can think of actually only one instance where if you choose something, it causes an event to happen that you can't take back into another playthrough.
An unwitting harbinger.
And even then, I think if you just re-roll the world, or like do it in adventure mode, you could probably still redo it.
You seek to end the root, but the path is hidden. This vessel knows the road you seek. Help we must, but not where ears can hear. They will come for us when bonds we break. Will you protect? Will you trust? Ask, but I cannot answer what they must not know. Not while furled within their bows. We know how to find the path you seek, but they must not hear. Protect us you must, or nothing will be learned. This vessel, once a child, now a watcher, awaiting the end of a beginning, a prophecy. you. Far. The path twisted and gnarled. The snarl and skein of the world. Oh, no more can be said while tethered we've seen all. Till time is undone. Many misfortunes. But you, the most right. The dreamers are dead. The dragon unbound. The spy serves no purpose, but a warrior might. The root will not release this vessel without consequence. You must defend us.
Lady, you're not even wearing a face mask. I don't know how I feel about this. Oh yeah, I run a melee build, so you're gonna see a lot of me just going all Leroy Jenkins here.
Okay. You go ham, got it. Sorry, I thought they were literally just here killing us. I didn't realize they're gonna literally go after her.
In fairness, neither did I. Short punch things. No, Avengers has me trained to use dodge roll on a different button, and that's the whole mood.
Oh, fuck, really?
No, once I remember how to do all the buttons, you guys are gonna have a problem. Now you, motherfucker.
Thank you.
Just finished.
That guy is lucky that he despawned.
Thanks for.
I think we have to talk to Old Tree Lady.
Thank you, child. I have learned much from the root. I will aid you. We will fight it together. First, I must rest. Look there, the wall. There is a path beyond. Find the path. Then seek me out among our kind. In the place you call the ward. I know the way. We shall meet again.
So the classic trope. Oh, you go some other way, and I'll just meet up with you later when, you get to where you're going.
There's a lore thingy on the table there.
Okay.
While you're reading that, I am going to fix this dodge button scenario.
26th of March, 1973. The dreams are getting worse. Last night I was hunting this family in the woods outside town. I could smell the tang of their fear. I liked it. I craved it. It made me run faster, giving me a rush of pleasure as I jumped them, plunging my claws into their sucking chests. I woke up screaming. I wish I could say they were screams of terror. I'm not sure. My screams woke the others. Little Nadine cried. Andrew asked what was wrong. I told him Nadine had a bad dream. That was what woke us. I'll tell Andrew I will. I just need time to process this. 14th of February 1974. Dreamed again. Pack of scavengers north of the highway. Their lookout took a break. We killed them in their sleep. I witnessed the slaughter from a dozen angles at once. Didn't scream this time, but woke in tears. Not entirely sure my tears were for the scavengers. 1st November 1974. Had a dream I was hunted last night. They tricked us, baited us like animals, but I saw it first. I directed 2 of us towards the bait while the rest held back in the shadows. They thought we sprung their trap, but they sprung ours. With each of their deaths, blissful heat surged through my body over and over again, continuing even after I woke. I wasn't just watching this time, not just feeling what they felt. I communicated. I helped them. I did it, and it felt good. 3rd of May 1975. Found a clutch of humans hiding out in a hospital. They weren't ready. Their screams tasted like honey. We murdered every last one of them before the bastards could even reach their weapons. Oh god, what the hell is happening to me? 1st of January 1976. Rereading these entries, I'm scared of myself, of what I'm feeling, of what I'm wanting. Nadine's learning to read now. Gotta keep this journal locked away. Can't have her or anyone stumbling onto it. 15th of December 1988. Had a new dream, not like the others. I crawled out of the ground, lifting myself up until I was 10 stories high. The human weapons couldn't do more than tickle me. I smashed their buildings to rubble with them inside. It's real, I know it. We've never seen anything like this, and I think it knows about us, about me. It's coming this way. 16th of December 1988. I told Andrew about the thing in my dream. He's sure it's not real, but he doesn't know. I haven't told him most of my other dreams. How they felt. He can't know. He won't trust me, but this monster has killed dozens, hundreds of people somewhere up north, and it's on its way here. I have to do something. 23rd December 1988. A stream of refugees came into the city today, spouting stories of a towering behemoth that leveled entire buildings. Andrew and I shared a look. Fear blatant in his eyes. He grilled me on my dream then. How big was the monster? Does it have any weaknesses? How long before it gets here? I wish I had more answers for him. I only really know one thing. We can't beat it, not with anything we have. 24th of December 1988. I've been thinking, what if I could get in their heads? I mean, on purpose. The Root knows about Ward 13 the same way I know about them. My dreams connect us both ways. What if I can use that? What if I can fool them? Hide Ward 13 or convince them it's been abandoned? Or, but there's so much I don't know about this connection. I've never used it except when I'm asleep. How do I do this? 25th of December 1988. More refugees. The behemoth is getting closer. If these survivors are to be believed, it'll be here within a fortnight. Merry Christmas, I guess. We're all gonna die, unless I can figure something out. 27th of December 1988. It worked. God help me, it worked. We fought off some Root today, and I found myself alone with a Root devil bearing down on me. I could feel what it felt, its rage, its desire to end me. But if I could feel it, then it could feel me, right? So I reached out to it in my mind, tried to shove my emotions onto it, my love for Andrew and Nadine, our need to survive, and the devil hesitated. And I didn't just feel that one devil, I felt all of the Root, a million minds thinking as one. I could hear them, speak to them if I wanted. Then someone came over the ridge and blasted the devil to splinter. But it worked. I can do this. I can save Ward 13. 28th of December 1988. Andrew wasn't crazy about the idea. He still thinks we can fight the behemoth, but he wasn't in the Root's head. He didn't see it. We can't beat it alone. 2nd of January 1989. We're running out of time. Look outside the behemoth outside the city. It's worse than I even thought. My dreams are getting worse too. I know it's me now. It knows me now, tries to talk to me, it's calling me. Andrew doesn't want to talk about it. Not the dreams, not my plan, nothing makes him angry. But I know I can save them. We'll die if I do nothing. 5th of January 1989. It's in the city. It's coming right for us. I'm going to the old church. The Root's thick there. I gotta go before Andrew wakes up or he'll stop me. Andrew and Nadine, if you ever read this, I hope you understand how much I love you. As crazy as I've been these years, seeing the Root, feeling them, I'm still and always... feeling them. I'm still and always Evelyn Cedar Ford, your wife, your mother, and a founder of Ward 13. I will do anything if it means you'll live. They have to be stopped. Nothing else matters, even if I have to become one of them. It'll work. I know it will. I can hide the Ward from them, push them some other way, confuse them. But I don't know what'll happen to me. I guess if you're reading this, then it worked. You're alive. It will all have been worth it. I love you, Nadine. I love you, Andrew. And I'm sorry. End of book.
Yeah, sorry about making all the noise out here. I was just testing my controls.
Hey, not a problem. There was not much noise to be had.
Basement over here? Yes, you're gonna want to come down here. Like it's pretty vitally important. For you.
Exploring and looting.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was just, making sure you didn't miss this.
Going for the purple thing, or?
Yeah.
Sniper rifle
Nice.
plus 2.
Yep, now that will award, like anytime you pick up something, it awards it to all players in the game. If they already have it, the game like just gives you the scrap value of the item.
Okay, that's cool.
So you don't have to go through like the extra step of selling any duplicates or anything like that.
That's nice.
Yeah, I just got like 200 scrap for that sniper rifle pickup. But, that said, the more important thing is the sniper rifle is kind of ridiculous. Because unlike in most games that have the sniper rifle where like you kind of are forced to use the scope, and that's the downside of the sniper rifle is that your immediate ability to see your surroundings is limited. That's not the case in this game. You can aim down sights with a sniper rifle, and you toggle the sights, like the actual scope, with middle click, which means it's basically a single shot slug shotgun until you decide to use the scope on, which makes it powerful as hell.
Okay, let me give this thing a whirl then. I didn't equip it, did I?
No, I was gonna say, I think that's the hunting rifle. If you did, you didn't switch to it. It also has like one of the highest mod generations per shot out of any weapon. So if you have a mod that you want to use often, it's useful to put it on that so you can like take one shot, it fills like half the bar. Maybe take another shot, it fills it completely, and then you can just use the mod.
Okay. Well, I'll see how this thing works out for me. I don't like the limited magazine size. But
It's a bit of a pain, I agree, but I always just pair it with a weapon in secondary that has a larger magazine for situations where I have to deal with a lot of little guys. But you're right, the low magazine size and ammo count is something to be cognizant of. We can go back to the ward if that's what you'd like to do.
I mean, that's our only goal, is to get back there at this point, yes?
Yes, that is our goal, is to go back to the ward. That said, I mean, we haven't technically finished this area, but I think the game will force us to come back here to deal with this anyway.
Hey, cover me!
So, I mean, it's not like going to do the root mother is going to in any way really make us miss out anything here, I don't think.
Yeah, let me just fuck with some shit and test out this big boomstick and see how it performs.
Wow, you just took that guy right the fuck out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we made something mad.
Ow.
Ooh.
What the fuck was that?
No, it's one of these guys. They're like, poison rot bark wizards.
Okay.
He's in here in this building if you want to look at him before.
Yeah, no, I'm shooting at him.
I'll go over and punch him.
I'll punch him!
And now he's dead.
Okay, cool.
Just like to give you an idea of how effective a melee build can be, that punch that I just hit him with did like 567 damage.
Okay.
And I have a ring that also heals me by 5% of the damage dealt with melee attacks. So yeah, it's a little busted. I can kind of just run up and face tank stuff as long as I'm punching them.
Yeah, as long as you deal damage, you're good.
Well, the damage is so high that the amount of health that I heal for is very often higher than the damage they hit me for. This game has a lot of replay value, so don't worry too much about missing stuff. You're gonna want to go through it multiple times anyway.
Okay.
Like, for example, the area we were just in, the Earth City, or the city on Earth, whatever you want to call it, that has, I think, 4 separate bosses for that area.
So,
and which one you get, each playthrough is random. So you're not even guaranteed to see all of the bosses in one playthrough. You're gonna have to do multiple if you want to see all the bosses just for that first area.
Thanks a lot for bringing another stranger into our midst. There's no way
No.
bringing a human root hybrid into the ward could backfire on us.
No problem, Con. Fucking run your mouth to me. I didn't even do anything.
Yeah.
I'm just here for the ride.
Worth my time. We're done here?
Yeah,
I'm not
better
looking
not
for
be worth
chat.
my time. Shut up.
So there's only so many times you can upgrade any specific weapon, yeah?
So long.
Yes, I believe
Okay.
the maximum for regular weapons,
Yeah.
like non-boss
Yeah.
weaponry, I
It'd be
mean,
worth my time.
is 20, and the max for boss items is 5 or 10. Have you picked up a key by any chance?
I picked up a key for a hunter's thing. I thought I was going the right way. It turned out to be an optional dungeon. So I got a key that let me in to get a few... Like, I got a hunting pistol and just some random resources.
Well, I mean, first of all, that's fucking good. The hunting pistol is one of the strongest pistols in the game.
Yeah, but it only holds 1 round.
It is, but it's like a secondary sniper rifle. Like, you know how this... It has all the strengths that the sniper rifle has, but in that you can have it in a secondary slot.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what especially makes it powerful, because you can put an automatic weapon in your primary slot, or a shotgun, and then have your little mini sniper
We're done
rifle
here?
for your
moving.
secondary to take out the more hardened targets.
Mm.
That said, this woman over here, Ace, she sells upgrade items, which is always useful if you're, you know, just a little bit short of upgrading something. But
Not
she
yet.
also has a side quest.
Root mother?
She
General there.
she'll
When he
give you a
went on about
magnum if you
constructs.
find the key that, or
Well,
locket, or
anyway,
whatever she's
As
looking
long as
for.
she's fighting on our side, I'm not complaining. Hell, you found it.
Yeah, there you go.
Bless. How about that? This... Oh, let me give in kind. Take my pistol. It's, got a few lucky shots still in there. I'll always find what I need out there. Hey.
Magnum revolver.
That's a really nice secondary too. It's a nice middle ground between the repeater pistol and the hunting pistol. More ammo in the magazine, but it's slightly weaker than the hunting pistol, but considerably stronger than the repeater, but also slower than the repeater. I used the Magnum for a good portion of the game, actually, until I got the this machine pistol.
Okay. Let's get that. I'm gonna change the weapon mod on it to burning bullets.
Now, the really cool thing about weapon mods in this game is they changed the visual look of the weapon.
I noticed that.
And I really like that. I think that's cool.
And we'll see how that holds up compared to the machine
Yamato
pistol. Yamato!
Wait, you have the machine pistol already?
Sorry, repeater pistol.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, how the hell do you have the machine pistol already?
You know,
Yeah, this right here, are you like actually looking at the outside environment and not your menu?
I'm looking at my menu. Sorry, hold on.
Alright,
Okay, yeah.
When you're like looking around, let me know.
No, I am. Go ahead.
Okay, so this is the machine pistol.
Yeah, I noticed that you would just charge towards an enemy and just spray bullets. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I got that, and I also have an assault rifle. I went for like the Winter Soldier build. Is kind of the idea behind this. Like,
I meant to ask your armor on there. Is that like fucking what is it? Like bug carapace parts? Because that's kind of what it looks like.
Actually, yes.
That's awesome.
The body piece I'm wearing is the carapace shell, which is kind of got to do a little bit of a side quest to get it, and that side quest requires certain random elements to spawn in a given run. Like a certain NPC has to be present, and a certain dungeon also has to be present. And if they are, you're able to acquire the carapaces and give it to the NPC, and that gives you the armor. And then I have the Chaos Greaves and the Chaos Skull armor, which are both of the same set. So I've got 2 set bonuses in operation right now. I have the one for the Labyrinth armor set and the other for the Carapace shell set.
And Yamato, your question. You want to know the 2080 or 3070? Is that the RTX 2080 you're asking about?
Yamato Kantai.
Okay.
Said. Yes, both are RTX.
So on video card benchmark, the RTX 2080 has a performance score of 18,620. The 3070 has a performance score of 21,866. So they're both really close. It really comes down to, like, you know, the price difference on it, or it would to me, because they are so close in performance. If you're talking a difference of, you know, a couple $100 between the two, then I would go for the 2080. But if they're relatively close in price, then I would definitely go for the higher one.
So your objective is over here. Just whenever you're ready.
Yeah, no, I was trying to help Yamato there, and I had to pull up a website to look up that info.
No worries. I just wanted to let you know where you were going.
Folks are keeping the distance.
Just a heads up. I am doing the drank, so if my performance slowly degrades over time,
Yamato Kantai.
you know what.
Said. I can get a water-cooled 2080 Super for about $800
Also,
plus
hello,
shipping,
Yamato.
3,070 is about $1,000 plus, which makes sense given how new it is, TBH.
The difference between the 2080 and the 3070 with $200, to me, that isn't worth the bigger video card, honestly. Whispers here is amusing. It's funny, I one year for Halloween, the year after I broke my ankles, actually, I was still in a wheelchair, and I got a hold of a gas mask, and yeah,
Yamato
I went around in a gas mask, a wheelchair, and a lab coat,
Hello,
and
Mess.
you can't really talk with a gas mask on. So I did that. I literally just would write stuff out to people.
Yeah, Scribbles, his whole thing is he sells cosmetic skins, that's all.
Ah, that's okay. I thought it was actual armor.
Nope, those are skins for armor.
Well, I understand, Root Mother, you got a bunch of shit on your back, and that's hard to deal with, but your attire is not doing you any favors, just gotta say.
You have arrived at last. I feel much more myself. And less. No longer Root. No longer human. It is aid you seek. A road you pursue. You must find the one they call Founder. He alone knows the path you seek. But to find him, you must first open the labyrinth.
What is the
It is a
labyrinth?
crossroad of many places. The Founder journeyed there, beyond my sight. I guided him to the labyrinth, as I guide you. Look to a great shimmering light in the sky.
Yamato
Path
Kantai.
to its source
Said.
is protected
Bear in
by
mind
a
as well that
monstrous
water-cooled cards
root
don't have
creature.
Vancina well they rely
Slay
on the
the
liquid to
beast.
cool them after all.
Seek the light
Yamato
beyond,
Kantai.
and the keeper
Said.
of the labyrinth
Since
will
even-
make himself known to you.
Thank you, I will.
Wait. One more boon I can offer to fight back against that which would erase us all. You carry a piece of the dragon's heart. I can improve it, make it stronger. The root is selfish with its strengths, but with this, you may stand a chance. Great forces are wielded among the worlds, but they need not be exclusive. I have lost much, but I can offer this.
I need a simulacrum to upgrade it. Oh. Can't do it yet!
To fare at all is well, child.
I want to go talk to What's-Her-Face and see how she reacts. You know, plot progression and all that.
Yamato Kantai. Said. I need to get some more tubing and redo my loop a little to work with the water-cooled card, but that's not a huge problem, and that ray tracing looks insane on a lot of games.
We've made the Root Mother as comfortable as we could. She was closer to the root than anyone. Here's hoping she can help us. It's strange, though. I'll be keeping a close eye on her for now. We have no idea what to expect.
I mean, what they said before suggests that the Root Mother is her grandmother, right?
Yeah, but she hasn't quite figured that out yet.
Okay.
I don't know that she ever does, honestly. I can't remember.
Well, before we boogie on out, I'm gonna kill my drink, use the bathroom, and grab another smoke. That okay?
Sounds good to me.
Yamato
Okay,
Kantai.
I will be back shortly.
Said. It would be cool if they gave us more DLC or a second game. Yamato Kantai said, the 1080 Ti I have as well is no longer being manufactured either since the 20 series came out and took over, which also means that eventually they'll stop making the 20 series that, and the card is almost 3 years old by now, so an upgrade would be good. Going off benchmarks, the 3070 is a clear winner as well.
Okay, I'm back. Hope that wasn't too long. Whew. It'd be cool if they give us more DLC or second game. 1080 Ti has no longer been manufactured either since the 20 series came out and took over, which also means eventually they'll stop making 20 series, and that card is almost 3 years old by now, so an upgrade would be going. Benchmarks. I mean, yeah, but I don't know. To me, I always look at, again, what's the price versus power. And what you're describing there, Yamato, is I don't know. I mean, the 3070 is definitely more powerful, but it isn't $200 more powerful, to me anyway. I take it, Lacan stepped away.
No, I'm still here. I was just typing.
Said,
Oh, hey, no problem.
though the 2080s came out last year, so that's not bad. The 3070 is priced at $500 in the US.
I am ready whenever you are, buddy.
Okay, good to go. Took a little longer than planned. I forgot I had to put away dinner.
Yeah, no worries.
Select world settings to reroll the current campaign. Rerolling campaign allows you to select different difficulty levels. Seeing all campaign progress. Okay. Character progress is never lost. Cool. Last checkpoint, yes? Last checkpoint is where we want to go, yes?
Yes.
Okay. I made something that was, I don't know, somewhere between, pork stew and, gumbo.
Yamato Kantai said, idea if I get the 2080 Super I could just have a 3000 series chucked in my new build, yes? That is if it happens.
Oh, sorry about that.
It's fine.
Windy a little bit.
I don't know if you even did damage to me. It looked like it was mostly, the other guy.
Yeah, it did about 10 damage. Oh, damn, you okay?
Will be.
Everyone okay?
I like how they ask if everyone's okay.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of games don't really do that.
Just a nice little reminder to, you know, touch up on everybody.
Oh wow, this map is actually pretty big.
Watch my back!
I don't like the look of that tree. That tree looks spooky.
Yamato Kantai said, could just get the 2080 as well and overclock it all the power LUL.
Shit. I may... fuck. Can you make sure I don't get died for a moment?
Yeah.
This is gonna sound dumb. I'm getting an optic migraine, so I need to grab an eye patch. Hold on.
No worries.
Yamato Kantai said, "But rip my god."
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. Man.
I've had this thing since I was in like junior high, where part of my vision will just turn to just like flickering, almost like if you get hit in the head and you see stars type thing. And
Yamato Kantai.
Yarmady, yeah.
Yarmady.
Alright, so, this guy is like one of the funniest NPCs in the game.
Okay.
I recommend you listen to all of his stories. I mean, there's a reward for doing it too, but, I mean, they're just funny on their own. He's quite the character to talk to.
Late at night, I lost my wife, and that ain't right. Good. Bubble, bubble, little stew. Oh, I can't wait till I'm eating you. Come in, come in. Old Matus home is yours. Mi casa e su casa, as my ma used to say. At least I think that's what it means. So, what brings you up here? Come to chat? Come to trade?
Do you live alone here?
Well,
Squeak
sure.
Said,
Just an old
"That guy
mother
reminds me
living
of
out the
Cookie
end
from
of the
Atlantis."
world, huh? And this old heliocopter
Said,
makes a mighty
"If
good
anyone
sniper's
watched Top
nest
Movie."
for any dead wood come waltzing
The
by. This
heliocopter.
am my lonely at times. But that makes the occasional visitor all the sweeter.
Yeah, B, I have seen
Be
Atlantis.
talking your ear off already. I got a million stories, but I'm sure you're here for a reason. So, what's your deal?
I really enjoyed that movie. In fact, I just showed that to my girlfriend last month, I think.
What don't I got's a better question.
Squeak B
Let's see.
said,
What would a young
"Do you remember the cook?"
Oh, yeah.
You met Commander Ford over in Ward 13?
Squeakby.
Good lead.
Said.
Sad.
That seems like a character you would like.
Root killed her pa when she was a kid, see? And her ma died of the flu some 20 years ago. All that ain't the sad part. They say her grandpa, old Ford, is some kind of hero. But he was nuts. Thought he could take down the Deadwood all by himself. And her grandma, they say her death's what drove old Ford over the wall. Mm-hmm. You ask me, death would have been the better thing. I reckon she's still out there. What time is it? Probably too late for another, yeah?
He has a lot of stories. Just keep exhausting his dialogue.
So, okay, she said she died about 20 years ago. And... No, was it... Wait, was it her mom that died 20 years ago?
Yeah, I think, the mom.
Okay, because if it's the grandmother... It said the grandmother... Well, she went to the church, which is probably the root mother. But... They said that the... Well...
No, I think actually you're right. I think the grandmother died 20 years prior.
So the last date in that journal was 1989, which means that all this would be taking place in 2009.
Plus $22 postage
Roughly, yes. And that seems to roughly fit with what I can see. Actually, it may even take place earlier in that, closer to 2000, because I've seen no references to cell phone or other digital technologies. And it looks like the internet is in its infancy of widespread use. So, I mean, if I were to use technology as the indicator of the time frame, I'd say it's probably somewhere in the 90s.
But the original lockdown on Ward 13 occurred in 1968.
Right, but 20 years from then, or the original lockdown, that was the grandparents?
That was Ford, the grandfather, locked down Ward 13 on 1968. That was the last date in the computer. But 1989 was the last time that the journal entry was in the church, when they said the behemoth was approaching the city, when the grandmother...
I believe the one in the church was written by a different person than the other first one. Well, yeah, because the one was on the computer, the other one was in the journal. The journal in the church was written by the root mother.
Yes, and that was Evelyn, the grandmother of Ellen, who's the keeper of Ward 13, right?
Yes, so maybe that's where the confusion lies, is that the root mother is the grandmother and Ford's the grandfather.
Yes.
So the parents are who died 20 years prior.
Okay. All right.
Not them.
So then it's hard.
Ford is whatever, and, obviously we found the root mother.
So it's hard to say, but we could say that it falls anywhere... Well, she's been there for a while. I mean, in theory, it couldn't be 1988. Because it was after that. Because then she would have gone and written that in the journal now. So, it would either be somewhere between 1998 or 1999, 2009 that this is taking place. From what we have thus far.
I would agree with that, though I lean heavily more towards 99, because again, I haven't seen a lot of evidence of widespread digital technology use in this.
Yeah, but
and
I mean...
It seems to mostly follow our own Earth timeline in terms of technological development.
Yeah, but once once lockdown occurs, you're not going to get more development. People are just trying to survive as opposed to progress. You know, it could be...
Well, absolutely, and that's why I'm using that as a basis for when I think, like, everything went down. Like, looking at the technology that they have access to and what's left over in Ward 13, which we could presume is one of the highest levels of technology they had attainable.
Okay.
Because it was a research facility prior to what is basically apocalypse happening.
Yeah, so if it was...
So the highest tier technology they had was what was basically early internet, and like I'm talking like when it was DARPANET. Like that seems to be what they're using, is some kind of form of DARPANET, and what looks like early DOS. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I feel like it's got to be closer to that like 1999 time frame.
But even then, if it's 99 and we add 20 years, then that will put it at 2019 at this point?
Oh, no, I'm saying the 99 figure is 20 years later. Because that one entry was at 68.
Yeah. But then why would they have that?
The lockdown was at 68, and I believe her parents died, 20 years after the lockdown?
That's what they're saying. But...
Right, which would put the apocalypse at, like, well, in the 60s, obviously, but...
It's when it started.
That would put us, right, that would put us roughly around, 20 years after 1968.
Well, that'd be 88.
It's 1998.
No.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm not so good with numbers.
It's okay.
So it maybe I'm just confusing myself here.
Because what you're saying by technology, whenever DARPANET happened, when did that occur?
Well, that was in the, I believe, 60s or 70s when DARPANET came to be, and that's the point I'm making, is that the real explosion of commercial internet and widespread use of it happened in the 90s. I'd say most homes got or were internet connected by the early 2000s.
Yeah.
And it became pretty ubiquitous. And that's just not something we see here in the game.
Yeah.
So, definitely, like, the apocalypse happened before the internet and digital technology became a thing.
Correct. So, even if that's the marker, let's say it's early 70s. Let's say 73. You add 20 years, that's going to be 93, so that means 1993. So, earliest is 1993 this is happening. The latest would be 2009.
Yeah, that time frame seems about right given what we see. Like, we see skyscrapers, but no, like, advanced technology.
Yeah.
Like cell phones or advanced internet, or even advanced computers. That said, he's got plenty of other stories to tell.
Yeah.
Which also add context to the world. Maybe even answering some of the questions that we're postulating upon right now.
Okay, there we go.
Sure thing. I was born a long time ago, around the time the Deadwood showed up. World were different then. People knew how to treat folk. You'd see more humans in Deadwood then, always fighting together, helping each other out. It was just Ma and me then, hiding in basements, tool sheds, hospitals, any place what had 4 strong walls and defendable doors. Oh, she used to spin stories of the old world. She saw it all. Why, I remember this tale when... Nah, some other time. You've probably got folks to get back to now, yeah? Sure thing. Ace and Wes, huh? You met those scroungers yet? Almost as crazy as the Crazy Eight, those two. I hear they took up in Ward 13 now. Reckon it won't last long. Those two, they got trust issues. Don't hear me wrong, friendly folk, helpful in a pinch, and more likely to find food than 100 Fords. But that's just it, ain't it? I bet if you dig hard enough, you'd find a stash the rest of the ward knows nothing about. I can tell you more if you're up for it.
One more, and then we'll keep going. I'll come back to him later.
Let's see. Bet you didn't know I make a mean bowl of stew. Heck, back when the Crazy Eight were running around, we were known to go for days with only that stew in our bellies, and it was good enough for us. They used to tell me it gave them the stamina of 10 men. In fact, this one time. Oh, hey, you know what? I just cooked up some if you're looking to try it. For a price. I'm sure you got better things to do than listen to an old mutter. Ain't surprised. Don't be a stranger.
Well, if you cook some up, let's try it, buddy.
Back again, eh? Here to chat, or is life too busy for you? I cooked up some stew, if you're interested.
Mudtooth stew and Mudtooth's tonic. Jesus!
What?
Oh, his stew and his tonic increases stamina and health by 25 and lasts an hour? Shit, let's get one of each.
Yeah, they're pretty decent buffs.
Fuck it, I'm gonna get two of each.
Take care, young'un.
So
Don't be a
2080
stranger.
Super, yes?
Oh,
It would
that's
be quite
good.
fun to have everything on liquid cooling and test out performance plus ray tracing, though all RTX series have ray tracing built into them. The only variable is that liquid takes longer to balance out than air cooling, but on liquid you can often get a better overclock.
Happy birthday to you. That was written by Mildred and Patty Hill years ago. My mom would tell me that story about happy birthday, and then she'd sing it to me, and I'd say, well, happy birthday right back to you, Mom. Bubble, bubble, little stew. Oh, I can't wait.
So 28 Super, yes, it would be quite fun to have everything on liquid cooling, test out performance plus ray tracing. That all RTX series have ray tracing built into them. The only variable is that liquid takes longer to balance out than air cooling, but on liquid. I mean, again, to me, the 2080 sounds like a better bang for your buck. Can I use items straight from the menu?
What do you mean?
Oh, yes, I can. I'm just gonna turn this into a lunch break right now. The stew and the tonic. There we go. Boop. Okay, and let's mosey on.
I think we have to go this way.
We haven't explored this way, so might as well.
Yamato Kanai said, I'd love a 3080, don't get me wrong, but it's just out of my price range. Sad face. I cry LOL.
You got a grunt on your ass. Got him.
Thank you for the assist.
Right back at you.
I mean, if he's gonna run, I have no compunctions about shooting him in the back.
Reloading!
You ever have that moment where you realize that you have the next day off and you can literally just play video games and drink all night?
Not exactly, because most of the time, if that's going to be an opportunity, I have that planned in advance.
I guess fair enough. Yeah, it's just I forgot I had tomorrow off, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to go to bed, and then I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I don't have to work tomorrow. I can do the things.
I was going to take care of a client today. And I called them when I was supposed to, and it went straight to voicemail. I left a message, and they didn't get back to me. So it was the opposite for me today. I had work scheduled, and they fucking blew me off. So I got up early for nothing.
Well, I mean, hey, you got a day off out of it, though, right?
But I already went to bed, like, on time last night, expecting I was going to have to work, so...
Yeah, that does kind of suck. So this is one of those, like, which boss are we going to fight questions.
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over my armor. Because I forgot to do that last time.
Oh, yeah, you did get that trench coat, didn't you?
Yeah.
Looking very badass now. I like the welder's cap you got going on there.
Other than that, I think I am now ready to rock this shit.
Alright, I'm punch things. Oh, this guy. This is gonna be fun.
We got a big boy. We're fighting a fungus dragon. Because this looks like a fungus dragon.
But close enough. How this dragon made of wood breathes fire is fucking beyond me.
I didn't realize it lights the ground on fire. I'm sorry.
That's alright. I got you, bro.
Take your time. Take your time.
Oh, you guys think that I'm trapped in here with you. That's cute.
Okay, now I'm at halfway. Approaching 24. $20, $15, and thank you. Oh, using the Dragon Heart gets rid of statuses?
Still standing. Got all my parts. I call that a win.
I didn't make that too easy, did I?
No. Shit, I almost died. Too easy?
Oh, okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure because I kind of like ran up and just punched him to death, and like I started to feel bad after a while, like I was a bully.
Too easy? No. I mean, granted, I did spend a bunch of the time just, you know, on the ground burning, but not too easy, no.
Yeah, what's a little fire between friends? They call that friendly fire for a reason.
Not gonna lie, I was a little angry when I got lit on fire in the subway. Because I was literally standing in water, and it's like, can I just crouch and put myself out? Damn it.
Right? But, yeah, to drive the point home, you don't always fight that boss. Also, that boss drops 2 things. So you got the first drop from him, which you might call the default drop. The other drop you get from him if you cut off his tail over the course of the fight. Now, we're going to want to head to Ward 13.
Oh, sorry. I got up and didn't...
Oh, no, you're fine. I stayed seated for a reason, because you got an item and you don't realize that you got the item. Hold on. I gotta apparently re-sit down.
Yeah.
Which is weird, but whatever. Alright, so you know that woman who literally will never be nice to you no matter how much you massage her shoulders?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna want to go talk to her. She's gonna give you shit, naturally, because that's her
that's what she
purpose in this world. Yeah, that's her vibe, but she should have either a new weapon available for you,
killed the
or
dragon?
a new
Now
mod.
kill the rest of them.
See, like, she can't even give you fucking credit for killing a dragon.
A blazing heart, okay.
Like, how many dragons do you killed today, bitch?
We're done here?
There was something I wanted to get.
So you brought down that flying beast in the city, eh? I can hardly believe it. You're made of sterner stuff. What do you need?
Oh, so the Spitfire doesn't do that much initial damage.
No, but it has a much higher rate of fire and a much faster reload speed. And the mod in particular is fairly powerful early on.
Okay. Oh shit, I'm already out of iron. Alright.
Also, note the difference between this weapon and other weapons that you currently have. Your other weapons you can change the mod on, but a boss weapon comes with its own mod that cannot be changed.
Okay. Yeah, not removable. Got it.
That said, the Spitfire is a really good starting secondary. Or is it a primary? I forget.
That's a secondary.
But just having something with a high rate of fire when all those little guys are around you is a godsend.
Oh shit, sometimes even having a big one and you get enough bullets to stun them is worthwhile. Is there somebody I can sell my old equipment to?
That's not really how these games work.
Scrap it? Anything? No?
Yeah, usually equipment is kind of like you hold on to all of it forever because of the set bonuses. You don't really get duplicate items at all, so there's no point in selling anything. In fact, I would argue it's kind of detrimental to sell things because even the starter gear has some bonuses on it that you might want to use in certain situations. Like, for example, you know, the treasure hunter on the adventurer tunic that you start with increases your chance to get iron from breakables and gives you a 20% increased amount of scrap picked up. Like, yeah, that's not the greatest bonus in the world, but like if you're low on scrap and you want to go farm it, you're gonna want to keep that starter item to, you know, use later for grinding.
I mean, besides the fact that it looks cool, that's part of the reason why I've been using the adventurer's tunic at the beginning. Oh, can the one dude upgrade the tunic?
Yeah, armor can be upgraded.
Okay, cool, cool.
Yep, all items that are equipable can be upgraded. So, weapons, melee weapons, secondary weapons, and all armor. The only thing I think you can't upgrade is like accessories.
Be safe
so
out there.
Rings and amulets, that kind of deal.
Okay. Returning to last checkpoint. Yes. Hydrocoolant. Maybe I should have got some of that for the next time I'm lit on fire. Oh well.
Fire is actually one of the most forgiving statuses because if you roll 3 times, it puts it out.
Ah. The fuck?
We go on multi-dimensional, bitches.
The tower. This looks like the obelisk from Black Rain 88. Cool. Except much, much, much larger. That's actually one of the things I like playing Helldivers. If you got lit on fire for some reason, if you dove to the ground to crawl, your fire would go out.
Yeah, that's, I mean, kind of the philosophy here is
stop, drop, and roll.
You can kind of do a stop, drop, and roll. Yeah, it takes 3 rolls, but every roll that you do significantly reduces the burning bar. And to my knowledge, it's the only status that works like that.
Cracks in the walls grow every day, surrounding me. Human, the core is rotten. The root corrupts everything. Why do you distract the keeper? Insignificant. Chance of success negligible. The Guardians are destroyed. The Devourer lurks unchecked. The Labyrinth erodes daily. And I can behold the tide. On the other hand, your journey is not guaranteed to fail. Very well. Enter and see. The Labyrinth holds all doors and infinite possibilities. If the path you require exists, it lies within.
I have some questions for you.
Yes, there is time.
Let's see here. Guardians are destroyed. What is the Devourer?
An agent of the root, whether witting or unwitting, is unknown and irrelevant. The Devourer was the one who erased even the Labyrinth's guardian, leaving only myself to hold back unending rot. Unfortunately, my battle cannot be won with time.
What is the Labyrinth?
It is the seat of the worlds, built upon the core, and all worlds are built upon it. The Labyrinth contains all doors that ever were, are, or may be. Some are lost, some destroyed, but all are contained within.
I can click it again? What?
It is the seat of the worlds. The Labyrinth, it is the seat of the Labyrinth contains all doors.
What do you mean the Guardians are destroyed?
Root threatens every world, so every world is given a protector. Guardians are not easily killed. When one dies, however, the root can claim that world and grow stronger. The loss of several Guardians made way for the Devourer. The Devourer has made the root very strong indeed. This place is both like the worlds and unlike them. It is the core, inviolable, and without need of a Guardian.
Huh. Yeah. How did it get
I
here?
have neither knowledge nor resources to devote to the question. The root could not have come without invitation.
Are you a Guardian?
I am the Keeper. I will be the last to fall. This is the maximum help I can provide at the moment. All endeavors will fail if I do any more.
Okay. You got weird fingernails.
He's kind of got a weird everything.
Yes. Alright, I will be back in just a moment. Sorry.
No worries. I'll hang out in trippy multidimensional statue land.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Oh, that's a cool bridge. This game is just getting weirder as it goes on. Oh, I should check my traits. I have a lot more traits.
Yeah, the traits are kind of why this game has so much replay value.
Okay, traits done. Are we checked or?
Oh, I was doing my own traits.
Okay. I didn't know if one of us touching it like gets the checkpoint or if we both have to.
No, we both have to.
Okay.
I'm actually not sure where to go. The labyrinth is confusing.
Well, it is called the labyrinth. Huh. I don't think the key card to Ward 13 will help there.
No. That said, there is more here, if you so choose to read it.
Oh, thank you. I didn't even realize that. What the hell is the Iskal? The queen of this world talks like it's some kind of love-in, but her subjects sure as hell aren't showing me any peace or harmony. Corsus, a low-tech swamp, but no less dangerous for that. Imagine the Louisiana Bayou, except the alligators are armed, mosquitoes are big as a man, and you're a damn trespasser. I don't know if there are any answers here, but I've been searching so long. At this point, I can't afford to leave unturned stones at my back. Okay. Did I miss any?
Nope, that was just what I wanted to point out. Technically, that's like ahead of, like, it's lore that is not quite relevant yet, because like you can't go into that world until later. But you know, like, yeah, it's nice to eat it anyway, I guess.
Information is information.
Yeah, it's all flavor, and this game, like, for the problems it has, does have a lot of flavor.
That's good. I think that shit's important.
There's, go to the left here first.
Rome, January 1990. It's been a year since Evelyn took it into her head, too. Rom is a desolate hellscape, but it shows a lot of promise. The people here fought, the root and won. There's so much I can learn, maybe even how to end the root for good, maybe how to help her. Rom, March 1993. This is my 4th trip here, I believe. The citadels are locked tight, guarded by the most terrifying beings I've ever seen in my travels. I've had to seek my information elsewhere from people calling themselves the Ikari. Back home, Nadine is, what, 20 now? 21? You finally remembered how old they are, and they go and change it again. In any case, she's becoming distant. She hasn't wanted to travel with me for months now. Yesterday she asked why I keep searching. I told her the stakes, but she wants me home, wants me to protect the ward. She doesn't understand I am protecting the ward. I have to do this, I have to do it alone. The root would wipe us out if they had any notion of what I was doing. Yeisha, February 1993. Yeisha, it's peaceful here, beautiful, at least when nothing's trying to kill me. If it weren't so damn deadly, I could see myself settling down here someday. March 1995. The Pan have been far from welcoming than they were on my first visit. Some, anyway. Apparently, I've fallen in with the destitute and enslaved. There's a vast social rift between the Pan, has been for centuries, but changes bring. The Pan are talking of rebellion. No, Navin, in particular, has asked for my help. But what can I do? Yay, April 1995. Well, isn't that something? I don't much about revolutions, but if I don't know much, the Pan know nothing. They have no experience in rebellion or emancipation at all. Never in their history have Pan turned against the immortals and their empress. But me, I'm American. Overthrowing oppressive oligarchies is what we do. I told them about our Revolutionary War, the Civil War, even the Civil Rights Movement. Basic stuff, really, but they hung on every word and wanted more. What happened after the Boston Tea Party? How did the Underground Railroad work? What is a protest? With every story I remembered, fire lit up in their eyes. I barely remember the first sentence of the Gettysburg Address, yet somehow in this world I become a revolutionary firebrand. Now all they need are some weapons and training. Rom, August 1995. I died. This happened once before, back when the root first invaded, but I thought it was a fluke then, something related to Clawbone. But no, this is real. I died. Now I'm walking around again as if nothing happened. Watch out for those Idri, by the way, the ones with red crystals instead of faces. Their beams can pierce solid rock. I won't make that mistake again. Could Evelyn have done this? Sounds crazy, but her sacrifice protected Ward 13 somehow. What if she did something to protect me as well? I could ask her, but no, I get no useful answers. Evelyn's gone, just the root now, and they only wish me harm. God, what if there's some kind of curse? What if they're taunting me with immortality? Doesn't matter. I can use it. The root doesn't know what I'm up to. If they did, they'd never let me have this power, but the power is precisely why I must be the one to solve this puzzle. I alone can end the root. Rom, September 2001. Holy smokes. It took forever to decipher what the Ikari were trying to tell me, but I finally learned how they defeated the root. The Undying King basically nuked their world. That explains the desolation, the mutants. But that can't be the only way to beat the root, can it? I told Nadine about the Undying King's Scorched Earth solution. I shouldn't have. Now she thinks my quest is crazier than ever. She's worried I'll start thinking nukes make more sense. Ridiculous. Where would I even get nukes? Rom, June 2007. Jesus, don't shoot those beehive mutants in the head. Makes the bees and the mutants angry. Better take out the body first. Rom, January 2011. I'm a grandfather. I still can't believe it. I have a granddaughter, Ellen Ford. I wish it could be a joyous occasion, but Ellen's birthday renewed my old argument with Nadine. She wants me back in the ward again. I get it. I do. I'd like nothing more than to live with my daughter and granddaughter in peace. But how would it help to fight a losing war on Earth? No, I have to figure out the root secret to kill them at the source. I admit I don't know how to do that yet. I've learned so much these past years. The root's a hive consciousness, for example. That's something, yeah? It means there might be a central mind to destroy if I can find it. Doesn't matter. Can't sit around Ward 13 guiding scavengers and hoarders. That won't help anyone. Nadine and her husband are great at leading them. It's an important job I am no longer qualified for. This is what I must do. Okay, so that's January of 2011.
Yeah, seems you were right about the time frame.
No, I'm wrong. She was born in January of 2011, and she has gray hair. So I would guess she's probably at least 40, which means this is at least 2050.
Well, my point was that you were still much more correct about the time frame being later than the 90s.
Well, thank you. Yesha, March 2013. That Navun is one hell of a leader. Over the last 20 years, she's riled up a serious percentage of the commoner and slave populations. The nobility's taken notice. I helped, of course. I've been running guns and training soldiers about once a year on my trips here. I think I'm a wanted criminal now, but that's nothing new. These days, monsters try and kill me no matter where I go. ROM, April 2024? Question mark. Lately, I think I've been coming to ROM to escape. Can you imagine that? An irradiated hellscape is more friendly to me than my ward. My family! It's Ellen now. She was so sweet when she was little, but she's getting sulky. She's picked up Nadine's disappointment in me. Maybe I should stay in the ward more, get to know her better. But I'm so close, I can feel it. There is a way to stop the root, one that doesn't require nuking the Earth. I will find it. If I don't, who will? Courses, August 2025. I don't recognize this one. I'm trying to remember every Dreamer project Datla had. Yesha, Rom, Gabriel, and Casa. Clementine's freezer. That dark world Hasgard and Itaso had a bet on. None of them look like this. Either we never connected a Dreamer to this world, or there were projects I was unaware of. Either way, it's a risk going in here. Maybe that's why I've put it off so long, but I'm running out of options. It's a risk I have to take. Courses, September 2025. The natives seem low on both education and technology, but there's something else going on here. I've found evidence of infrastructure, villages, agriculture. They used to have progress, but all of it abandoned now. What happened? Courses, March 2026. I don't know. Sometimes I think there's something sinister about this world. Maybe the root or some similar species took over somehow. And other times I think it's just a damn swamp and I'm wasting my time. I should be looking for this keeper I've heard about. Or maybe I'm missing Nadine and Ellen. How long has it been now? 2 years? I've never been away at one time for so long. I should go back soon. I just got to follow a couple more leads on the swamp. Maybe try to learn more about the keeper. Then I'll head back. Hell, I'll stay at the ward for a few weeks this time to make up for it. Courses, August 2026. Finally, I found someone in this damn swamp who will talk to me like a person. Excuse me. Unfortunately, all she does is espouse the virtues of her world. I know better than most what a bucket of horse manure that all is. All that is. She calls herself a queen. All she talks about is oneness and enlightenment, but she won't tell me a damn thing about what the Iskall is, let alone any kind of history of her people. The past is gone, she always says. All that matters is the Iskall. I think my earlier suspicions were right. Something's fishy here. Courses, January 2027. 5 months. 5 months investigating, talking to that damn queen. Might as well be slamming my head against a wall for all the good it's doing. She won't talk about anything but a skull, a skull, a skull. I have no interest in her cult, not even to get more information. I've seen less sinister propaganda in Moscow. I'm getting nowhere. It's been almost 3 years now since I've been back to the ward. The swamp's a bust and finding the keeper can wait. I need to go home. Nadine's going to give me hell. At this point, it's hell I'll gladly take. I'll stay a good month in the ward this time. Whatever they might think of me, it'll be good to see my daughter and granddaughter again. Yesha, November 2029. I guess this is it. Done with Earth, done with the root and the mother, done with all of it. I'll leave this here in case anyone wonders what happened to me. I'm off to find Navun and do what good I can with all I got left. I can think of worse ways to live out my days.
Yeah, that was a pretty huge board up there. And here's some more.
Relationships between the people of Rom are complex and obtuse. The Akari religious scholars, the Vir, spend most of their time quelling Akari rebellions and enslaving the Buri Yet only the Akari fight back. Why? The Buri seem to have accepted the role in society, even glory in it. I don't understand, but then so much of this world remains a mystery to me. Rom, a dangerous wasteland of a world. Nearly everything within has tried to kill me at one point or another. The most dangerous are the servants of the so-called Undying King. This world represents intriguing data on fighting the Root invaded. If the world survived, I would return again and again until I learn more. Well, we got your notes. Big bombs. Rom is home to several sentient peoples. There's the Undying King, the only one of his kind as far as I know. He rules with the help of the Veer. Powerful living constructs that do the king's bidding. The strange, reclusive Akari appear to be the most intelligent life form, except perhaps the Undying himself, whom I have yet to meet. And the powerful mutated Buri, which are the closest things to Rom has to humans, though they are decidedly not human, not anymore. Okay, I guess this is where the party starts. I'll take that as a yes.
For what it's worth, this is my favorite area in terms of aesthetic.
Roger that. Tip, radiation reduces your stamina by 50%. Good thing I've got Cookie's tonic with me.
Alright, that's totally not suspicious woman.
This is Stargate.
Great King, I did not expect... You? You are not he. Yet you have opened the gates. A second Nui? It must be... Forgive my confusion, unheralded one.
What's a Nui?
Speaker of the word. Herald of the Guardian. Yet I thought... Are you not Nui?
There's no... I'm not sure. No, I'm not Nui.
Yet they opened the gates. Only the Nui can... Could it be? Is it time?
Where's this
Your
place?
sublime feet honor the sands of the eastern wind, itinerant one. Whatever your purpose, we are blessed by your presence.
Looking for someone whose name is Ford.
Surely there are none like you, inimitable one. At least, I have never seen your like. I know none of that name or description. There is one who might know, but he is not one to give information willingly. Except, perhaps, to another Nui.
What do you think the sense furry? Tell me the Southern Nui.
Of course. Forgive my deliberation, ardent one. His name is Islan, the Undying King. No doubt he will be overjoyed to meet a rival.
You seem eager for me to meet Eslan. Why?
Like all Akari, I am only eager to see the Guardian restored and the planet reborn. O discerning one, it is my joy then, my great honor, to help you find the Nui who was alive when said Guardian fell.
How many other Nui are there?
Only one has there ever been since the days of the Guardian. Your arrival is unprecedented.
Okay, where can I find
He
Eslan?
rules from the Citadel, in the canyons beyond the Black Sun Gate. The gate has been sealed since time forgotten. Oh, but no doubt you will find a way. Go well, enlightened one.
Oh, thank you. Get off your knees.
Right?
The Eastern Wind. New trait, World Walker.
Here we go.
Cover me! Bastard!
I'm sorry if I hit you with one of my shots.
You're fine. There's a lot of smashables.
Break all the things. But I can't go all Link and break the clay pot. Okay. I can break that one though. Cool. Jesus. Alright, Tuscules. You got another one coming up on your ass. Thank you.
Everyone okay?
Should have used the fucking flame belcher when that dude was charging me, but I didn't think of it.
Yeah, those guys are a little bit rough because of how they rush you.
Hey, cover me!
It wasn't the rushing, it was the hitting.
Fair enough.
Reloading! Stay down!
Oh, surprise!
Cover me! Everyone okay?
I keep mashing R with my sniper rifle, and it's like, no, it does. It reloads when you fire it. That's all there is to it.
Big guy, incoming!
Oh. I blasted off his skull helmet? What?
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, because that's actually kind of like a mechanic for this area, is that these guys all wear helmets that block headshots.
Ah, okay.
So you actually had to break that helmet prior to being able to score a headshot on them.
Now, if I pick up money, some of that goes to you too, right?
I actually get the exact same amount of money you do. The only thing that isn't shared, I believe, is ammunition.
Okay.
So that includes even, like, consumables.
Is that... Yeah, I guess it would be. Maybe?
Okay, so this is a puzzle we're gonna want to do.
But what if I don't want to? Okay, I'm heading that way.
This puzzle gives you the armor set that I'm currently wearing.
Should we check first?
For...
Checkpoint, I mean.
Oh, yes. There's no real danger here. This is all brain work. We have to go around here, and there should be an inscription on the wall. There's no inscription on this wall. There should be an inscription somewhere nearby here.
Okay.
Maybe it's not in a static location, but it is the solution to the puzzle. That said, even if we don't find it, we can do it via trial and error. It's not particularly difficult. It's just a matter of finding the right path to step on, that's all. I'm not seeing it, so yeah. Yeah, the penalty for screwing up the puzzle is enemy spawning. So the trick here is you start in the middle, and you're trying to depress the platforms. If the platform depresses and then goes back up, that was the incorrect path, and enemies will spawn. So it appears, at least, the first one, okay, is not that way.
Sorry, I didn't realize you were activating it.
Oh, that's fine. If you'd like to go ahead and try to figure it out, go.
No. I was just charging towards where the items were. I didn't realize you were acting.
No worries. Okay, so this is the first one. That is not the second. Alright, that is the second one. That's the third one. That's the fourth one. You're some kind of 4D chest-having genius. That's the fifth one. Jesus fucking Christ, do you just like know the solution already?
I'm a fucking wizard. I don't know.
Oh, we took too long. Alright, so... oh. Oh, okay, so it wasn't there either. Oh no, I'm standing on the furthest spot that we've got to.
Okay.
So it's gotta be either straight or right. Okay, so it's gotta be right.
Hey, more bad news. Shut up!
God damn it. I'm sorry I suck so much.
No, you're fine, dude. In fairness, the only reason I'm not dying more often, despite my badness, is the fact that I am so much higher level than you are.
Thank you, much appreciate. Okay.
No problemo.
Here we go.
What? No, we fucked up. Alright, there we go. Oh, okay. So this is now officially the farthest we've gotten. I'll stand here. You need to go one more forward and then left. Yeah, okay, around here to this one. Fuck. Alright, so this is the farthest one then. I'll stand here. Try straight. Fuck. Oh wait, no, we did it.
Well, that was it? Oh!
Well done.
I ran back like I'm gonna start again. It starts going down. I had this moment.
So, yeah, I believe you interact with that pedestal and that gives you the armor.
Press the button. Oh, these are expensive. Can I just buy all of them, or do I only get one?
You can buy as many as you have the scrap for. I would recommend, given the effort, that you buy all of them if you can.
Yes.
This is actually a really, really good early game set.
Well, that's why I was asking before I made a choice. Increase total damage rolls. Switch taking damage transfers the boosting damage for damage reduction 5 seconds standing aim movement.
And yeah, it looks really fucking cool.
I've got the demon armor. It really does.
If you're wondering the reason why my helmet and my pants are darker and glowy, that's what I got from Scribbles.
Ah, okay.
He sells the glowy skin for this armor set. So now we have the same armor. The only difference is I'm not wearing the chest piece. I'm wearing the chest piece from a different set, and I've upgraded mine with scrap and iron and all that bullshit.
Sorry.
I just punched a dog in the ass.
Makes me think. Makes me think of playing. The fuck is it? Death Road to Canada.
Oh, that reminds me. Don't be afraid of using your mods. Like, they regenerate fairly quickly. They're not something you want to necessarily save as the last resort.
Sorry.
Motherfuckers. Rag dog. Nicely done.
Tonka.
Watch my back!
Sorry, doggo. You tried to bite me.
Those are alien doggos. They don't count.
Big and ugly coming our way. Reloading!
Fuck you, Mastodon. Thank you.
You're welcome. So I was getting swamped up the street, so...
No, that's cool. He jumped me by he caught me by surprise at first, but I managed to use the dodge rolls well in the end. So, you know, MBD.
Yeah, you'll get the hang of the dodge rolls. It's all about the timing. If you can time the dodge to happen at the exact moment they attack you, you are invincible no matter what. That's what the iframes are all about.
So basically, you just use the same gameplay as Slain.
Slain or, I mean, it's basically Dark Souls invented the mechanic, essentially. You are always going to be abusing your iframes by, you know, dodging at the moment of attack, so that regardless of the animation, you're not going to take damage.
What the fuck hit me?
I think we gotta go this way, question mark? Ah, right in my goddamn head. Look at this. Oh, I guess it disappeared too quickly. There was a spear sticking out of my forehead.
That would have been amusing. Oh well. I would like to get a look at one of these fuckers' faces, but I haven't been close enough after I shot off his helmet.
In fairness, they usually are trying to stab you.
Okay, I think after we hit the next checkpoint, it's time for me to turn in.
Turn into what?
The unconscious. Corrosion reduces armor effectiveness. No. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Ooh.
So yeah, I mean, this was a lot of fun, man, and I'm so glad that we were able to actually get together and my connection wasn't a hindrance.
Yes, same.
And I'm always down for more Remnant. I find this to be a pretty fun game to play, even if I've already been through a lot of the content. You know, it's got a good, solid gameplay loop.
It does. I'm getting a craving for Cadence of Hyrule. I've already played through it once, but I'm kind of missing it, so I might be going back to that at some point soon, but I don't know when. And if I'm playing this, you are always welcome to jump in, and I will be, even if it's not, you know, within the next couple nights, I will be soon.
That said, if you enjoyed this kind of gameplay, like not necessarily the FPS, but the dodging and the melee combat mechanics, they are straight up copied from Dark Souls,
Yeah.
and you owe it to yourself to play through the Souls games if you haven't done so yet.
They're in my library. I have 2 and 3. I wanted to get 1. I was waiting for it to go on sale, and they removed it from the Steam library and replaced it with Dark Souls Remastered, which costs way more, so I haven't bought it yet because I don't want to pay that much up front unless it's on discount. So, yeah, I have 2 and 3.
In fairness, I would argue start with 3 anyway.
Okay.
There's really no cohesive story between the games anyhow. There's nothing that playing the first game is going to teach you that the third game won't.
Okay.
But the combat and the difficulty, I feel, is a bit more refined and well done. Whereas the first game, I feel, was brutal for being brutal's sake.
Well, in any case, like I said, I do have 2 and 3, and I have been meaning to play them at some point. So, yeah, I will check them out eventually. Pardon me. Anyway.
All right. Well, have a good night, man. Have a good night, Chad.
Same to you. Same to you. Get yourself some rest, and yeah, we will play again soon.